Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Harper, and it's Rodman in at the 4. Here's lights out, and he drives in. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Here's Chandler. Launches it. Rodman with a rebound. Pippen outside. 14 feet away. The shot no good. And we're about a minute into the first. The steal.
And great job to establish position and square up.
First personal foul, first team foul.
And it's approaching 2 decades since the launch of the modern smartphone, Shams. It's put the game in the palm of your hand.
Well, you know, I don't go anywhere without my phone, and of course, that accessibility is a key part of why Adam Silver says the league is supercharged by technology. Social media and our phones are a big part of the game.
Can you imagine it any other way at this point?
Absolutely not.
And it's Chandler missing.
Still looking to get their offense in gear. 0 for 3 to start this game.
Here's Harper. Pass to Rodman. Now Pippen, covered by Johnson. Here's lights out. Fires the 3. The rebound by Chandler. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And so he hits the technical free throw. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. From deep, on target from range.
Well, not the start they were looking for, but they finally got their first field goal.
Pass to Rodman. Here's lights out. 3-pointer. Knocks down the triple. Lights out's got 5. Shams, we talk a lot about LeBron James, his future as a player, but we also start thinking about expansion of the NBA. What do you think LeBron James' future as a potential owner is?
Yeah, LeBron James has told me over the past year he wants to be an NBA owner after his career is over, preferably in Las Vegas. If the NBA expands in Vegas, gets a team there, he very much wants to be the owner of that team, and he's someone that's valued at $1 billion. Let's see what happens when his career is over.
I think he can afford it.
I think so.
Top of the key. Longley with a rebound.
It's a tough stretch for him right now. He may want to find a different way to stay involved.
Pippen outside. Inside. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, attack mode from the start. Exactly what you want coming into this game.
You knew they were going to be aggressive, and now you see them executing that.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
He could not find the mark from the free throw line in their last game.
And that one misses. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. And it's Chandler missing. And the sense was the back half of this year's draft was a little thinner than normal. Why was that, Shams?
Because the money is getting bigger and bigger in college basketball. And a lot of those potential late first or second round picks can just simply make more money in college than go to the NBA. So as these new rules start to regulate and the revenues potentially get shared more across the schools, potentially it normalizes a little bit. But these players in college are able to make essentially the NBA minimum, if not higher the NBA minimum, even as second round potential picks.
Good point. They set the pick. They need this. Longley with a rebound.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Here he goes. Lights out. That's good.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. So both teams changing it up here. They're having a hard time stopping this run.
And BA, you can't afford to keep coming up empty.
And that one is hammered home.
Now, BA, you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Shams, I know you've had discussions with Commissioner Adam Silver about the league possibly expanding into Europe. Where does that stand?
Well, it's fluid, BA, and Commissioner Adam Silver and other league officials have been very clear to me. It's a process that's going to be measured in years, not necessarily months. There's definitely a sense they want to better serve those fans in Europe, start their own league out there that's NBA affiliated. And that's something the NBA is much more further along in exploring in the days, weeks, and months ahead, as opposed to expansion immediately.
Here's Kukoc. There's a minute 26 left in the first quarter. Lights out. Yep, count it. Lights out's got 9 points.
Now, whatever he's doing, it's working. He's already 4 of 5 from the field.
Lights out's gone 4 of 5 shooting from the field. Pass to Chandler. 56 seconds left in the first quarter here. Knocks down the long J.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Here's Kerr. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Lights out. The three. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
The shots are falling, and he is making it look easy.
Lights out's gotten 2 of his 3 shots to fall from beyond the arc. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Chandler. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Lights out. Got it up. Oh, and he hits it. That's a buzzer.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Takes an incredible amount of focus and concentration. That's making the most of a possession.
And that does it for the first quarter. Up by 7. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
They've been active, they've been disruptive, but now the question is, can they maintain this level of intensity?
Some around the league, Shams, say second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And it's Rodman in at the 5. Pass to Kerr. Here's Kukoc. Here's Lights out. He's got 14. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Pass to Chandler. Launches a 3. And he's now 1 for 4 after that one.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
Chandler has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Here's Kukoc. Kerr. Pass to Kukoc. Oh, one-on-one. Elbow shot on the way, and the jumper is good. He has 7.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow. And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
So both teams making some changes here. And more we're seeing teams run one center with 4 perimeter players, Shams. What's changed?
Well, it's a copycat league. When things are going great, other teams want to copy. And so what we're seeing now is teams' most effective lineups, more shooting and more mobility. That usually overbalance any deficit you have as far as shot blocking or rebounding in today's NBA.
And it's Longley missing.
Well, protecting the rim, plays like that really bolster your defense.
Outside Johnson. They set a pick. The 3. That's another miss. 1 for 7 in this contest.
And it just feels like his poor shooting has been contagious to his entire team as they find themselves trailing.
Pass to Lights Out. They still need this. He drops it from range. Lights Out's got 17.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Anthony Davis prefers playing power forward. He said, quote, if I have to play the 5, then it's totally fine. At the end of the day, I trust coach's decision. I'm pretty sure you heard AD wants to play the 4, but I want to win. So if that's me playing the 5, that's what it's going to be. Back to you, Brian.
He can do both. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. And no good on the second free throw, so 0 for 2 there. Kukoc, the pass to Harper. Over to the wing. Here's Lights Out. Connects from downtown. Lights Out's got 6 here in the quarter.
And they're going to have to pay more attention to him on the perimeter. He's hit 4 3-pointers already today.
Outside Johnson. Banked it in off the glass.
He's got a knack for finishing inside. That's easy money.
1:42 left in the first half. Here's Lights Out. 20 points for him. Pass to Kukoc for 3. Shot that time, not on target. Well, we know you got to get going. Thanks, Shams. As always, it's been fun and informative, my friend.
BA, no problem. Always glad to join. I got to go. I got to get to this meeting.
Dude, always a pleasure to have Shams drop in. He knows everything that's going on in the league.
Well, he's really connected and he has great instincts. It's almost like he can sniff out a story better than anyone.
Here's Longley. Gets stolen by Johnson. Here's the break.
No debate there. He got him.
First personal foul, second team foul. At the line for your Wildcats. Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
Pass to Rodman. Out left to the wing. Here's Longley. No points yet. Here's Lights Out. And he can't bank that one in.
The smart play. Wait and take the final shot.
You're going to have to be very patient right here. Let's see how it plays out.
Sinks it from distance. He has 7.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively. And their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
There's the three. That shot off. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. They lead by 4. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan and half-court shot drums. They're measuring up the shot. Oh, so close. Let's hear it for the participants.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
You take a look at the Wildcats. So far, they've had it pretty easy. All their games at home? Are you kidding me? But they're hard for me to evaluate until they've been tested on that road, Shaq.
Well, we can circle back after that game, since you don't have an answer ready. And swinging back to that first half of action, it has been a close contest for the visiting team.
They've been choosy when hunting for shots, guys. I like that. Trying to capitalize on every single possession.
Yeah, you love the consistency in their approach. Really methodical. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Here's Rodman, and there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That free throw no good. And he sinks the second. They've got Harper, and it's Pippen in at the 3. That three's off the mark.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Here's Harper, still without a bucket. Rodman, the pass to Lights Out. Shot clock at 6. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And that's exactly how you attack length. I love how he doesn't lack assertiveness.
Well, the best approach against a bigger defender is to go right into their chest.
About a minute played here in the second half. Lets the 3 fly. Drops in the 3. He's got 10.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Here's Harper. Out to the right wing. Here's Lights Out. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Lights Out's got 26.
His efficiency throughout this game has really been something, and his team has been able to succeed in large part because of it.
They set the pick from deep. No good that time.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Pass to Harper to the inside. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Longley's gotten his first bucket of the night. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Beyond the arc. Rodman with a rebound. Rodman's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pippen left side. And he lobs it up to the rim. And the basket is good.
This dude is capable of some memorable moves. He's showing off and having a little fun.
Here's lights out, covered by Johnson. Here's lights out. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Rodman, no good. The 3 is up. Rebounded by Lights Out. Lights Out's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. In the 3rd quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Lets it go from deep. And the 3-pointer goes. Lights Out's got 29.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Now here's Johnson. Yet to see a basket. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Pass to Rodman. Here's Longley. Here's Lights Out, covered by Johnson. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
And make some noise for your
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. It's important to focus on what matters. All-star and multiple champion Draymond Green said winning has taken a backseat nowadays with a lot of these kids. They care about all the wrong things. I hope they understand that this league is about winning games at the end of the day. Guys?
It's all about results. Okay, Allie, good stuff. And the first one at the line is good.
2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Pippen. 6 points for him. Throws it up high. Oh, they pick off the pass. Here's Chandler. Second chance shot. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
It was a strong move. The shot's just a little off.
First free throw is good.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
So he gets them both.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
And they've been careless with the ball tonight.
Yeah, it's a lack of focus and a lack of discipline. They're better than this.
Kerr, the pass to Pippen. Here's Kerr. No made baskets yet. Right wing, 6 on the shot clock. That one drops for him.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
A minute 22 left in the third. Here's the pick from behind the arc. Rodman with a rebound. Rodman's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding.
Here's Pippen. Three-pointer off the mark.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opener.
Chandler lays it up and banks it in. Chandler's got 5 points.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Here's Kerr. Pass to Lights Out. Takes a 3. Fires in the triple. Lights Out's got 34.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
Pippen outside. Driving inside. Uses the glass on the layup. Give him 8.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
Here's the 3. He buries it from 3. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. They're up by 6. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the 4th quarter gets underway. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Yeah, right there, he wasn't a ball stopper. He kept his eyes up and his options open.
And it's been a very competitive game so far. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Pass to Kerr. Pippen outside. Here's Lights Out. Up and in on the layup. Lights Out's got 36 points.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
And it's Rodman in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
A play like that can absolutely take the wind out of your sails. Just a tough break.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th. Pippen, pass to Harper. Here's Rodman. Pass to Lights Out. Pippen outside. From 18 feet away. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
The 3 is up. Doesn't go for him.
Well, his three-pointer just hasn't been there in the second half.
Lights Out, the pass to Longley. Here's Lights Out. Boy, he overdid it there. Too much force on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant one.
You know, it's just hard to watch a player put the well-being of an opponent at risk. He rightfully earned that flagrant.
Yeah, the officials are all over that one, sending a clear message that that kind of roughness is unacceptable. The first one falls. It's both from the stripe.
That's about what we expect. He's been excellent from the line tonight.
The visitors with the ball. Rodman, the pass to Harper. Pippen outside. He got it.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Here's Chandler. Johnson outside. They set the screen. Let's loose for three. And we continue to see the value of NBA franchises climb. Grant, you glad you got in when you did?
Oh, yes, I am. I think beyond, though, the dollars and cents, it's just the joy of having a hand in the growth of this game and this league that we all love so much.
And the second free throw is good. Here's Harper. Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, the coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
From deep. That misses. Here's Chandler. He launches. And he nails it.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's gonna make you pay.
And the visitors call time here. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over that break I was able to catch the message that the visiting team coach was giving to his team. And coach reminded his team that leads can disappear quickly in the NBA. He said if we get loose and they make a few shots in a row, then this is a ball game again. Do not let that happen, he implored. Guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Pippen. 1:46 left in the game. Here's lights out. Yes! Using that window!
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Well, the volume has been there, but so has the efficiency, which is why they're in control of this game.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. A minute and a half left in the fourth quarter. For three. Can't get it.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Ooh.
Here's Rodman. Here's lights out. 6 to shoot. The bucket is good!
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
They are playing with so much confidence. They've been clutch all the way around.
Now here's Johnson. There's 37 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. They swipe it. And here's Pippen. Here's Rodman. Beyond the arc. The triple drop. The visiting club takes the win on the road. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Ali LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation. And time now for our player of the game.